Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Nightmare Baller 1. Another Q&A video. But before I get started, I just want to talk about Nigel McGuinness as the champion. I don't know if I came on here and talked about it yet, but I'm happy as hell because I thought, it's only fitting that he take the title from Morishima, since he was the one that basically came the closest for months and months to beating Morishima. But this is kind of a bad thing for me because I hope this doesn't mean that Morishima leaves ROH full time and just goes back to Noah and just tours with ROH, because how Kenta and Marufuji does, because it's so much easier for me to just order ROH DVD than trying to watch Noah, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I really hope, he stays, like, seriously. But getting to the questions. Oh yeah, this is the new name Q&A show, Answers. Because it's what it is. I'm answering y'all's questions. Alright, first question I'm going to answer is from Mr. Ted 5. He asked me, what do I think of Minoru Suzuki and would I mark out if he faced Bryan Danielson? Yeah, man, it's like a dream matchup, man. Like, I've just started to get I'm not the all-knowing wrestling mark, okay? I just got to really watch, Suzuki, like, recently, and Suzuki is really good, so he reminds me of, like, a Japanese Danielson. You know what I mean? So if that match took place, wow, you know what I mean? That should be amazing. Alright, second question is from MacTube. He asked me, could I make a video with showing off like my DVD collection? Here's the thing with that. I have a bunch of DVDs, right? But they're all over the place. Like different one of my friends have them shits. You know what I mean? Like Doc Knockers told me that he has like 15 DVDs at his house. I'm not sure, but that's what he said. But I got a lot of DVDs. So when I get like enough of them together, like so I can just show off like my favorite ones, because I doubt I'll be able to get all of them together. I would definitely make a video like that. Or I'll make it like in installments when I get them together. Alright, next question I got is from K-Ping Mabula. She asked me, who's my favorite Joshi wrestler, or Joshi wrestler? If y'all don't know what that means like a female Japanese wrestler. And I'm not too sure, but I know I used to like Amazing Kong when she was in All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. She did her shit with Noah. And I just really like Amazing Kong in general, so I'd say Amazing Kong. Alright, that bitch is bad, son. She looks mean as shit. She's sick, son. That bitch is bad. Alright, the next question I got is from MacTube. He asked me, what do I think of Nigel McGuinness winning the world title? Yeah, I already answered that. So yeah, MacTube, the beginning of my video is the answer to your question. Alright, the next question I got is from Mr. Ted 5. He asked me, what do I think of Genichiro Tenryu? Okay, I didn't really know much about this guy either, but I looked around on YouTube after he sent me this show, and dude is like 57 years old now, son. And it doesn't matter. He's stiff as hell. I seen this match with Kenta, son, and like they were like hitting the shit out of each other, man. This dude was 57 years old. I was like, whoa. But I'm gonna watch more of him just, so I can see, more of him. Like, next question I got is from G Calixtro. He asked me, what's the worst and best match I've ever seen? Okay, I'm not so sure about the best, but if I had to pick one, I'd say the Unbreakable match. The AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. But if I had to say the worst match I've ever seen, it's a few, man. But I'd say probably that Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell match they had on Raw. That shit was horrible. And little known fact, did y'all know Ace Steel was the one that was Donald Trump? Yeah, you see how the WWE just used him for some fucked up reason? Alright, okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, next question I got is from False25. He asked me, have I seen some Japan wrestling? Yeah, I seen, yeah. A lot of Japan wrestling. But it was a question, so I answered it. Like I said, y'all will answer all y'all questions to the best of my ability. Alright, next question I got is from Heavy Sound. He asked me, of these 5 names, in order, who is most likely to be the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion by 2015? Bryan Danielson, Austin Aries, Nigel McGuinness, Samoa Joe, or Roderick Strong? Okay, number one, I'd say Nigel McGuinness, because Nigel McGuinness looks like he's a WWE guy. You know what I mean? If you didn't know he wasn't a WWE guy, you would think he's a WWE guy. Second, I would say probably Samoa Joe, just because like he's a name, you know what I mean? And the WWE will bring him in and like change his gimmick up a little bit, but I can see him as champ. Then I say Bryan Danielson. I can see Bryan Danielson coming in as like a heel and like winning the WWE title, like feuding with John Cena or something. And 4 and 5 is a tie between Aries and Strong because I'm just not sure. I'm just being honest, I'm just not sure at all. Alright, the next questions I got is from Asia Extreme. First question, he asked me, since ECW doesn't have their own pay-per-view, which WWE's current pay-per-views would I replace with the ECW pay-per-view? Definitely No Way Out, because No Way Out is usually crap, you know what I mean? And I'm shocked when it's ever good, you know what I'm saying? It's been good sometimes, but most of the time that pay-per-view is shit. The question I asked you before about who is the most respected McMahon, what I meant to ask is who's the more sensible, reasonable, practical, and logical between all the 4 McMahons. I would say at this moment Linda or Shane. You know, most likely at this moment Linda or Shane. Non-wrestling question: what do I think of the Native American culture? I don't really know that many Indians. You know what I'm saying? Well, American Indians. All I know is I know about like some of the history that I took in school. You know what I mean? And I don't really know that many, so I don't really know. I can't really answer that question. But who you think is more respected as a legend, Eddie Guerrero or Chris Benoit? I would say as of right now, Guerrero, because you know it's just this big black cloud hanging over Chris Benoit. You know, because the whole thing that happened with his wife and his son. But I'd say 20 years down the line, Benoit will be imitated. You know what I mean? And Guerrero paved the way for a lot of guys. You know, being in the main event and being Latino and like a household name, one of the biggest names in the world of wrestling. So yeah, I mean Guerrero. I mean I don't know. I love both of them. 5. Have you ever had any aspirations of going to WrestleMania? WrestleMania 17 and 15, but besides that, not really. All right, next question. Between these 2 old timers, who do I think is more faster, stronger, and agile? Okay, faster, Ric Flair. Stronger, definitely Hogan. And agile, Ric Flair. But both of them move like dinosaurs, so hey. Alright, if WCW and ECW was still around, would TNA be an X Division exclusive promotion? TNA wouldn't be around because Jeff Jarrett would still have a job and he would have never founded the company. Alright, number 3. Do I like JYD? Well, I'm assuming you mean Junkyard Dog. And yeah, I think Junkyard Dog's gimmick was like one of the best gimmicks ever, man. Dude was pretty good in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like the one wrestler I've seen that like really embodied his gimmick, like to the fullest, son. So yeah. Alright, number 4. Has there ever been anyone who has held the NJPW IWGP World Championship and the AJPW Triple Crown title simultaneously? Okay, the only one I can think of, and I think this is the only one, is Satoshi Kojima. I think. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm not exactly sure. I know somebody's gonna correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the only one. Alright, in your own words, describe me, Asia Extreme, as a wrestling fan. Tell the pros and cons of me, and how can I tell you a diehard? Okay, I can tell you a diehard because whenever I be like, yo, people send y'all questions, you're always the first one to send me questions. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, your questions are good. You know what I mean? Well, I'd say more times than not, your questions are good. I can't think of one bad question you sent me. But at the same time, you know, I talked to you on Yahoo or whatever, but you're biased. And we're all biased to a degree, but you're biased against John Cena. And that's not fair to John Cena. Even when he does something good, you hate it. You know what I mean? And that's not fair to the guy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, I get what you're saying, though. Like, it's just like, you know, you're like most fans. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. You know, you like who you like, you don't like who you don't like. But you have to be able to look at things objectively. You know what I mean? Like I do. I'm not saying I'm a fan of John Cena. I just have a lot of respect for the guy. Not saying I'm a fan of Randy Orton, as y'all know. But I will admit he can put on a great match, even though I don't think he's all that in the ring. Just like I think John Cena's just decent, you know what I mean? But he can put on some great matches. I would say he's one of the front runners for Wrestler of the Year. Yeah, I said it because he done had some of the best matches in the WWE. Every single pay-per-view, he puts on a great match. So yeah. But anyway, that wraps up this video. Well, most of the time, that wraps up this video. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.